Good morning. The counseling office is happy to announce that we have partnered with a local Narrateen group. You're probably asking what Narrateen is. Narrateen is a confidential group that meets to support students who have friends or family members who are struggling with addiction to drugs. We're all familiar with the heroin epidemic that's gripping New Hampshire and the surrounding states. This group addresses much more than that. The goal of the counseling office is to work in conjunction with Narrateen to hold weekly groups at Alvirne High School for students to be able to share their experiences and to develop strategies to help them work through their fears and concerns they have with their friends or families and their involvement with drugs. I need to stress the importance of this group, and it's extremely confidential. So whatever information that's brought to the group is not going to be shared outside the group. So I want people to feel confident that the group is there for them to be able to share freely what their concerns are and to gain some strategies to help them work through this. Once again, we're very happy to work with Narrateen to provide access to the students to have this opportunity. What we need is students to come down to the counseling office if they have any questions about this group, or if they're interested in being in this group, to give us their names, once again, very confidentially, so we can kind of get the process moving. We're hoping to get the group started on Monday, May 16th. So either early Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday of next week, please come down to the counseling office, meet with your counselor very quietly, confidentially, ask some questions and give us your names, and we'll get you on the list. And then once the group starts, we'll be happy to kind of work with you. So thank you very much, and have a great day.
Thank you, Mr. Hewen. Good morning, Alvirne. I'm Ariel Dorr. We hope you all had a great week. Here are your announcements for Friday, May 6th. Prom committee will be selling prom tickets after school this week until 3:15. This will be your last chance to buy tickets. Now please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Now please pause for a moment of silence. Are you ready, Alvirne? He's coming soon. Who, you ask? Well, Shrek himself is coming to AHS with all of his friends. Mark your calendar. Class Act will be performing Shrek the week of May 20th through the 22nd. Friday and Saturday at 7 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday at 2 p.m. Tickets are $10 for students and $15 for adults. Vote today this year for underage drinking prevention posters. They are hanging on the wall outside of the library. Vote for your three favorites. We will send up to 3 posters on the New Hampshire Liquor Commission on Friday for submission in their alcohol prevention poster contest. Votes can be submitted in the library or room 308. Make your voices heard. Don't forget to vote. Stay tuned for a word for Miss Dennis and Miss Adunco about Alvirne making history. Have a good day, Alvirne.
Good morning, Alvirne. I'm Mrs. Dennis.
And I'm Miss Adunco.
And we're here just to give you a brief information about an upcoming project that Studio 19 has decided to do this year. On behalf of Sean Farrell, Amanda Bergeron, and Matt Devlin, we would like to introduce
Alvirne History in the Making. Now, some of you probably remember hearing about Project Firework. Maybe you've even seen the video, or perhaps some of your siblings were involved. We're here to sort of do something similar, but also do something different, sort of as a nod and capture the spirit here at Alvirne.
So you're probably wondering or heard some things through the hallways of what songs are we doing. That's right. This time around, we are doing 2 songs. They are The Middle by Jimmy Eat World and Shake It Off by Taylor Swift.
So some of you might be wondering, how will this day work? Well, we are actually sort of taking over advisory in May. The 13th is our first advisory in May. We are hoping that you're able to maybe watch Project Firework and then look at some other lip dubbing videos for inspiration. We are also hoping that maybe as an advisory in that second one on May 20th, that you'll be able to come up with a theme, more about that later, and start prepping for said theme. And then the big day, June 3rd, is going to be the day that we film, hopefully in a one-shot, our school-wide video. And it is that day that we will be running a pep rally schedule. The difference is the pep rally will not be at the end of the day. Because this is being sort of facilitated through advisory, we are going to attend periods 1 through 3 and then hold that 45-minute pep rally right after period 3. Then you will attend periods 4 through 8.
So, for those who have had Ms. Adunco or myself as a teacher or know us pretty well, we are over-organized. So I am sorry, staff, you will probably be receiving a few emails from us. But that's because we want to make sure that you don't have to do a ton of work, that all you have to do is show up the day of the show. So by the end of today, you're going to be receiving one email with a couple of attachments. The attachments are going to be the lyrics to the songs. They are also going to be an Excel spreadsheet that tells you exactly where you need to be from point A to B, where to spread out in the hallways, and what lyrics you will be hearing during your time of filming. This will help you during that planning process.
Absolutely.
So hopefully that'll kind of give you an idea of where you need to be, and will help you.
So some of you also may be wondering, well, what will I be doing in the hall? And that's really up for you as an advisory to decide. We will also be sending out some emails with some ideas that Sean, Amanda, and Matt have come up with. These could be as simple as Alvern Spirit, where perhaps everyone wears some Bronco Pride gear, but it could also be very specific to your advisory. For instance, I have a hunch that my advisory may be using a dance move that they know that they are not supposed to be using in class.
Or my advisory would like to do a little throwback to a musical that they loved growing up, High School Musical, and maybe pull some dance moves from there.
But by no means do you need to feel restricted to this list. And if, let's say, your advisory comes up with a few options, maybe subject related or pop culture related of the time period, please feel free to use all different brainstorm ideas in your advisory.
So the last step of this is we need lip syncers. That goes out to the faculty and to students. Now, if you would like to do this, please tell your advisory teacher, and please then, teachers, email one of us so that we can kind of form a list. We also would like adults in this, so email us your names too. After that, we are going to be holding some meetings, which Ms. Adunco will tell you the dates in a little bit, and these are really important that you attend.
The first meeting that will be held will be a Tuesday. It is Tuesday, May 17th after school, or May 24th, another Tuesday after school. We would ask that you attend one of these meetings. There's going to be then another meeting. This is the mandatory meeting for all participants that is going to be Thursday, June 2nd, after school. This is the dress rehearsal, so it's really, really important that you are here. We understand that there are other commitments, which is why we've been slightly more flexible on the 17th or the 24th, but that June 2nd date is a must. So please know before you sign up that we will need you there that day. Unfortunately, if you aren't there that day, we may have to give your role to someone else.
And this goes to all people involved in the lip syncing, so that goes to faculty and students. It'll just make sure that on the 3rd, it goes as smooth as possible.
Absolutely. If you have any questions, please feel free to email either of us, but we are hoping that this film not only is something fun for us to do, but also is a nice send-off for the seniors.
Yes.
Because
Once a Bronco.
always a Bronco.
Thank you.
Have a good day.